sir.
Alright, sounds good. I'll be radio check inside.
Good.
Alrighty, quick radio check. Marvin, Roland, and Javier. Nice big thumbs up. You can hear me on the radio. Perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and get those left and right windows rolled all the way up here. Also recommend getting your air conditioning going nice and strong so we can be nice and relaxed and nice and focused while we're in the car. Not have to worry about any physical distractions. Alright drivers, let's go ahead and pull up on the drive tab on your transmission selector and then press that M for manual mode button. Marvin, Roland, and Javier, go ahead and roll with me here. Alright drivers, let's start making our way onto the track here. We can pull the right paddle up into second, third gear. Once you're about 20 miles an hour, you can pull it up into fourth gear. Alright drivers, so the point of this session we're going out for right now, I like to call it the application session, where it's first thing in the morning, we're going to get used to the track again with our blue turning cones, the orange apex cones, and the overall layout of the track, where we're also going to apply everything we learned from yesterday. So after those demonstration rides, we got a good feeling of the brake pressure, the steering force and whatnot, and then we're going to get out here and try to apply it. Now of course we want you to stay in your comfort zone no matter what. I don't want you stressing about keeping up on speed. I don't want you stressing about trying to go as fast as you can. I want you to worry about getting to the proper braking points, turning in at the proper times, getting on top of the curves with the orange apex cones. I'd much rather see you sacrifice speed and focus on your line consistency more than anything. So get a little warm-up lap here. Maintain about 5 or 6 car lengths of space between each other. And then once we actually get up to speed, Marvin, I'm going to hold that 5 or 6 car lengths in front of you. You can go whatever speed you're comfortable with, but Roland and Javier, it'll be up to you to maintain that 5 or 6 car lengths. And again, just getting out here, let's have some fun, let's be consistent, really get on our comfort. Comfort's going to be the most important thing around the track here. So let's start looking ahead here. We can go third gear through the bowl. Left side's right down over the curb. We can unwind and accelerate towards the launch pad. Fourth gear all the way up the hill. Here comes that blue turning cone. We're going to start easing down to the left side of the track. Here comes that first curb. It's going to initiate our brake pressure at the first curb. Here comes that blue turning cone. We're going to start easing down over the right side. Hold the right side curb all the way up the hill. Let it unwind out to the left. See where I'm putting my car? All the way out here. Then I'm adding steering from that blue turning cone down over the curb. Fourth gear all the way down the hill. We're going to just barely clip this apex on the right side. Okay, again drivers, 100% focus, 100% of the time here, nice and relaxed, nice and focused, okay? Everything we do behind the wheel should be calm, collected, and precise. So, take a moment, take a breath, let's keep that visual scan going here. Third gear through turn 7, let's go ahead and pick it up here, Marvin. Fourth gear down the straightaway, nice firm brake at the brake cone. Down to third gear, let's get over this right side curb. Now let it come out to the middle, now back to the right. Good, now let's look for turn 2. Give me some throttle down the straightaway here. Up to fourth gear. Set up to the left side with me here. Nice firm brake pressure at the brake cone. Shift to third gear. Smooth release of the brake as we make our way in here. Right side's over the curb, unwind, accelerate. Good. Up to fourth gear. Carry a light brake pressure all the way down through here at the near apex. Now back down to the right side curb. We can leave a little bit more space to that near apex cone. We don't want to get right up on top of it. We want to leave about 2 or 3 feet so we can get a better straight shot down the hill. Third gear through the bull. Look out your left window. Find the apex nice and early here. And Javier, just a reminder of those 5 or 6 car lengths of space here. Fourth gear all the way up the hill. Here's that blue cone. Nice and tight to the left. Now smoothly work back to the right with me. There you go, line looks good here, Marvin. Down to third gear, let it come all the way out. Back to the right. And tap it early on that apex at 5B. Try to delay that initial steering input just a tad. Nice firm brake, smooth release heading off into 6th gear. Firm brake to third gear, looking right. Okay, maybe a little bit early on that apex there, Marvin. Try to delay that steering input just a tad. Firm brake to third gear. Smooth release off into the corner. Right side down over the curb. A straight shot for turn 2. And roll it in. Here, just keep running your pace, just keep maintaining that distance. And don't try to play catch up, just worry about your own line. Down to third gear. Slowly start releasing with me here, Marvin. Treading on top of that curve. There we go. Unwind, accelerate. Up to fourth gear. Gonna carry a light brake. Remember, leave room at the near apex right here. There we go. A little bit better. Look at that better angle it gives you down the hill. Third gear. Out to the middle. Look left out your window. Find the apex. And just keep in mind, want to find those blue turning cones well in advance. Make sure we're not turning in too late or too early here. Try to get a good visual for those blue cones. Let it come all the way to the blue. Third gear. Let it come all the way out here, Marvin. And back to the right. There we go. A little better that time. Still a tad bit early. Need to use a little bit more of that racetrack. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and slow it down here, Marvin. Good start here so far. We're just going to gather up our group here real quick, so let's go ahead and slow it down. Go ahead and follow me over to the right side here, Marvin. And rolling it off here, just keep running at your speed. We're just going to gather up our group here real quick, and then we're going to get right back to it. Let's go ahead and roll here. Let's go ahead and roll. Everyone roll with me here out to the left side. Let's go ahead and roll. Alright, third gear. Let's come out to the middle, back over to the right side. Start accelerating towards turn 2. And don't be afraid to use throttle on the straightaway here, gentlemen. Now that we're getting more comfortable with this car, don't be afraid to use the throttle in a straight line. Brake to third gear. For those nice big red braking cones here. Try to work on that line accuracy more than our speed. Just keep those eyes up. Looking good here, Marvin. Over the curves, all the way down the hill. Firm brake to third gear, let it come out to the middle. Squeeze down over left side. Start accelerating up the hill here. Fourth gear. And good line right there through the bowl turn. Rolling. Carry that light brake pressure to the right side here, Marvin. Remember, let it come all the way out to the blue. I want to show you this. Let it come out, let it come out, let it come out, let it come out. All the way out here. Then bring it back to the right. Alright, let's go ahead and slow it back down here. Let's go ahead and slow it back down. Marvin, really, really good job, man. Good control, good accurate lines. Little tweaks here and there when it came to the roller coaster, but other than that, looking pretty good. Also 5B as well. So again, good job there, sir. Go ahead and move to the right side there for me, Marvin. And Roland and Javier, stay left for me here. Stay left. Go ahead and fall in right there. Okay, let's go to third gear here. And let's start looking ahead here, Roland. And again, Marvin, really good job right there. Just keep working on that later apex and 5B. It's going to really help you out with the speed down the straightaway. Up to fourth gear here, Roland. Let's start looking ahead. Fourth gear. Here comes that big red braking cone. Give you some nice firm initial brake pressure. Down to third gear. Start smoothly coming off the brake. Really early on that apex turn 3 there, Roland. Want to delay that steering input. Make sure we're getting to the blue turning cone, giving it a nice slow initial steering. Again, not worried about speed, worried about line accuracy here. And again, a little far off that apex, heading down to the roller coaster. Try to stay off the throttle. Staying off throttle and the car turns is going to help out. If anything, use some light brake pressure. Looking left, down over the curve. There we go. Start accelerating up the hill, up to fourth gear. Now from the blue cone, start smoothly working back left. Nice firm brake pressure at the first curve. Smoothly working back right. We're over the curve. Now let it come all the way out to here. Let it all the way out. Now bring it back to the Let's go into the fourth gear. Start giving me some straight away. On the right, smoothly working back to the left. Down to third gear. Smoothly going back to the right. Remember, get to those blue turns. There you go. That was a really good one. Good job. Fourth gear. Firm brake at the brake cone. Down to third gear. Remember to smoothly trail off the brakes as you make your way into the corner. It helps to give that balance. Up to fourth gear here. Javier and Marvin, I see you guys back there. Keep doing what you're doing. Down to third gear. Start looking right. Remember, later apex here. Later on the apex. Still a little bit early. Fourth gear. I'm going to slow you down a little bit in turn 3 next time they're rolling, just because I want to work on that line with you a little bit. Same thing through here. Trying to get through the right side, nice and tight. And we're a little bit far off. Not too bad though. Nice and relaxed, nice and smooth. Down to third gear, let it come out to the middle, keep scanning left. Find that apex, turn down to it. Nice. Fourth gear. Nice firm brake at the first curve. Let's start smoothly working back to the right. Good line accuracy through here. Let it come all the way out to the blue. Good job. Down to third gear, looking right. Alright, let's go one more lap. One more lap. Fourth gear. Firm brake. Down to third gear. Smooth release off the brake. Now again here, guys, remember that firm initial brake pressure right at the brake cones, okay? You want to get that firm pressure up front. And now, Roland, I want you to follow my lines exactly for turn 3 this time, alright? Come out to the left side with me. I want you to follow this. Nice firm brake at the brake cone. Swing it to the blue cone. Slow initial steering. Slow initial steering. Then bring it down to the right side. There you go, much better. Fourth gear. That was much, much better that time there, Roland. Just want to get on top of the curve. Same thing here. Just try to get on that right side curve. Stay off the throttle. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Good line accuracy there. Third gear. Let it come out to the middle. Keep scanning left. There you go. I like that visual scan. Down over the curve. accelerate up the hill. Firm brake, from the left, down over the right side, nice and tight, over the curb. Now let it come all the way to the blue to third gear. Good, accelerate down the hill. Accelerate all the way down. Alright, let's go ahead and slow it on down here. Really good job right there, Roland. We got those couple line adjustments done through turn 3 and through the roller coaster. Looking pretty good. Let's just try to keep doing that every lap. Go ahead and move to the right side there for me, Roland. Javier, stay left, and Marvin, stay left as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get it moving here. So third gear here, Javier. Over the right side curve, let it come out to the middle. Get a nice straight shot for turn 2. Fourth gear all the way down through here, let it come out to the left. Firm brake to third gear. Smooth release off entering 3. Nice tight over the curve, unwind, accelerate. Good. Fourth gear, looking ahead. Third gear, let it come out to the middle with me. Again, Roland, relay turning in early for turn 3 back there. We need to wait on that steering. We need to get to the blue turning cone. Slow initial steering, get on the back side of the corner. Fourth gear. Looking ahead here, Javier. Nice firm brake at the first curve. Smoothly work back to the right with me. Let it come all the way up to the blue, down to third gear. Smoothly back over the right. Nice speed through this fourth gear. Nice and tight down to the left side, and then firm brake to third. Ooh, a little moment right there, Javier. So again here, Javier, try to get that firm initial brake pressure up front. If we try to carry too much brake into a corner, we're going to end up with that oversteer. So let's try to be a little more firm in the initial brake pressure, so to trail off a little smoother, a little earlier to the corner. That's going to help us with that rotation. Fourth gear. Firm brake to third gear. Again, waiting for that blue turning cone. Let's bring it tight to the right. Good line accurate. Fourth gear. And after this first apex, try to carry a little bit of light brake all the way down to the curve. So this is the right side curve. Good. Throttle all the way down the hill here. Nice straight shot. Start looking left all the way through. Find that apex. Good, fourth gear. Nice firm brake at the first curve. From the left, smoothly work back right. Let it come all the way out, third gear. Alright, nice job, Javier. Let's go ahead and slow the pace down here. Let's go ahead and slow the pace down. Another reason we might be oversteering in that corner is we're not turning in quite early enough and we're having to kind of snap the wheel to the right side. Try to turn a little earlier, a little smoother. Let's just gather up on the right side here real quick. Roland, keep your pace up. Alright, let's go ahead and go here. Let's go ahead and come out to the left side. Go ahead for one more lap here, Javier. Come on through. One more lap. Third gear looking up. Firm brake to third gear. Start looking right. And up to fourth gear here. Something's going to help us get some more speed here. It's trying to get a little later apex on this right side. You're trying to get throttle all the way down here. Throttle, throttle, throttle. All the way down through here with me. And then a nice firm brake to third gear. Look out your left window here. Find the apex. Clip this left side. And fourth gear. We're looking pretty good in this corner. Looking really consistent. Let's try to keep this up. Nice and tight to the right. All the way out to the blue. The third, a little bit of brake to help rotate. slow it down again here. Again, really, really good job right there, Javier. Really good control, really good consistency. I like what I see quite a bit. Okay, we got some extra time here, so we're going to do some more rotations. Javier, go ahead and move to the right side there for me. Marvin, stay left, and then Roland, stay left as well. Go ahead and fall in line right there, Javier. Okay, we're going to do a per lap rotation here. So Marvin, let's go ahead and do one lap. Looking right. Fourth gear, turn 2. Looking all the way down the straightaway. And again here, guys, we're looking solid. Just keep it smooth. Take a breath. Nice and relaxed around the racetrack here. Third gear, looking right. Again, a little early on that turn in there, Marvin. Try to delay that steering input a little bit. Try to be a little more firm the initial brake pressure. You're not going to gain time by getting into the corner faster. You're going to gain time by carrying the speed to the center exit. Firm brake to third, then left. Straight shot, up to fourth gear. Let it come all the way out here. Let it come all the way out. There we go. I got that consistency down. Looking good. Alright, let's go ahead and slow it down. We'll go ahead and keep it nice and slow here. We're going to do another rotation here, Marvin. So over to the right side there for me, sir. And then Roland and Javier, you can stay left. Marvin, you can fall in behind the yellow car. Okay, let's go third gear here, Roland. I want to work on turn 3 and turn the roller coaster with you here, so go ahead and follow my line. Fourth gear, looking ahead. Now let it come out to the left side. I want you to follow my line exactly here, Roland. Don't mimic, just follow my line. Down to third gear, wait for the blue. Then slowly start bringing it in. Then down to the right side. Yeah, like that. I want you to do that every single lap. That was perfect. If you can do that every lap, you're going to carry a lot of speed down this little section here. Nice tight to the right. You're starting to come up that apex a little bit in the roller coaster again. Just really try to prioritize that orange apex. That's going to help you get a nice straight shot through the end. Again, just trying to prioritize our line. Prioritize the orange apex cones. Prioritize turning cones. Looking ahead. Good through this section, just let it come all the way out for 5 feet. That's the only thing. Looking right. Let it come all the way out to here. There we go. Slightly early on the turn-in right there, but not too bad. Just gotta again slow that initial steering rate down a little bit. Nice and smooth on our input. Let's go ahead and slow it down. And again, another rotation here. And Javier, looks like we're still turning in a little bit late for turn 6. Try to turn the wheel a little faster at the blue turn comes to the curve here. Alright, yep, stay right there, rolling left for Javier and Marvin. Go ahead and follow in line right there, sir. Okay, again, one more lap here, Javier. Let's look ahead. So, third here. Patience on throttle, let it turn, roll into it. Fourth gear. You're looking pretty solid as well here, Javier. Again, just turn to 6 behind the bike just a little bit. Try to turn it a little sooner, a little slower, to kind of gradually work that steering in. Third gear, looking right. Fourth gear, looking ahead. Carry a light brake past the near apex, down over the right side. There we go, that's that line prioritizing I'm looking for. Third gear, let it come out. And then as we slow down for turn 6, I want you to follow my line here, Javier. Nice firm brake, turn a little sooner, a little slower. Like I'm gradually bringing it down here. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Okay, let's go ahead and slow it down here. Alright, so we're going to do a cool down lap, but Javier, go ahead and move to the right. go ahead and just roll nice and slow here. Javier, you're falling behind the white car. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and fall in right there, Javier. We're going to go ahead and do a nice slow cool down lap. Okay, so, fourth gear. We'll just keep it nice slow going around the track here for a cool down. Roland, I really want to talk to you about turn 3 because it looks like we got it while you were behind me, but once you get in behind second or third car, you start turning in early again. So again, I really want you to prioritize getting this blue cone and not yanking the wheel. Just slowly turning it down. You want to get on the back side of this corner on the curve. It's kind of a later apex than you'd think. It's going to help you get a straighter shot down the hill here. But overall, gentlemen, looking really, really solid so far. Line accuracy is there, line consistency is there. We just really want to keep building on that as we run more laps here. And something that a lot of people will do is they'll get out here and they'll try to worry about speed immediately. If we worry about speed immediately, we are going to end up off track. Because we're not worried about being consistent, we're not worried about being comfortable. All we're worried about is going full push, full pace, and not being comfortable doing so. So as long as you're staying in your comfort zone and working on the line more than anything, that's what's important. Because ironically, if you work on that first, the speed comes naturally. You don't even have to think about speed. It just comes as you get more comfortable and more consistent with your line. So we'll just keep building on that. So again, Marvin, Roland, Javier, really, really good job right there, gentlemen. I think we got a good start to the morning. We're definitely looking a little better than yesterday, especially after those demo laps. So we'll just keep building on it, keep working on that comfort, keep working on that consistency. And as the day goes, you gentlemen are going to be in great condition. Just remember prioritizing that blue turning cone. If we end up turning in too early, really fast corner, we're going to end up off track. So really try to prioritize those turning cones, nice slow, smooth initial steering. Let's go ahead and get left turn signals on here. And also, gentlemen, do me a favor, leave your PDRs turned on, leave your cars turned on. If you want to come through, get those lap times, get some feedback, and then once we got that, we can hop inside for the early versus late and 3-steer class. We'll keep it down to about 15 miles per hour or so as we exit. We'll just maintain that 1 or 2 car lengths apart from each other as we taxi back here. Go ahead and roll straight through with me. Another reminder, leave your PDR recording, leave your car turned on when we get stopped. We are going to come through and get those times, and then we're good to hop inside after that. Go ahead and follow me in door lane here. And go ahead and follow in behind me here. And I'll see you in a moment. Go ahead and roll your windows down, put the cars in park.
That was fun.
Good time, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're going to stop recording on that PDR?
Yeah, we'll stop.
You can stop.